Hey, this is Ray Dombrowski. In this video, I want to show you a new template that I have for Photoshop. It's called Vintage Aloha Backgrounds, and it's perfect for adding in your own typography or lettering or logos and adding in a vintage Hawaiian or tropical looking background. So I'll show you how this works and how you can change it and modify it for your own use. The way this template works is it's simply a Photoshop file with layers, and there are 20 different background images, and they're all tropical looking backgrounds with palm trees or sunsets or islands, the kind of thing that just makes you feel good when you look at it. The other neat thing about this template is the way it works is it just has a vintage paper layer. And once you turn that off, you can see that this is just a regular snapshot, regular photograph. So if you have your own photos from your vacations or anything else that you would like to put in here, all you need to do is paste it right in there. And once you apply that paper, then it turns it into a vintage looking image, like an old photograph or an old postcard or something like that. So I'll show you a few more of these backgrounds in a second, but let me show you how you can paste in your own logo. So at the very top here, there's a layer called Paste Your Logo into the bottom of this group for texture. So let's click on this little arrow here to expand that layer, and you'll notice that there are 6 textures in here. There's a couple bad photocopy textures, there's a grit texture, halftone textures, and another grit texture. The thing about these textures is they'll knock out your type to background color. Now you can completely turn these off so you have just a clean look. Or you can mix and match and just get the right balance of texture that you want. The other thing you can do is say that texture is a little harsh, so I can just highlight that texture, go up here to opacity, and just turn the opacity down a bit, and you start to get a really nice look. Same thing with this halftone texture. It's a little harsh. Let's turn it down, and all of a sudden we have a really nice look that blends in with the background. Now let's say you have your own logo that you want to paste in here, or some lettering. You can even just type out a font straight into the Photoshop file. So let me show you how to do that. Let's hide our logo here, and we'll just use the type tool. That Aloha font I was using is a modified version of Lust Script, which is a typekit font. And let's just get our tracking back down to 0 here. So if you were looking to do some Instagram images, there's really no limit to what you can do. I tend to think the white looks pretty good, but we could go to a black. That's how that looks. And originally I designed these to work with my vintage workwear logo templates. So let me show you how that works. Here I have one of my logo templates, and the logo is contained all in this group. So all I really need to do is just drag that group right into this Vintage Aloha Backgrounds file. What we need to do is scale it. Just hit Command T, hold down Shift while you scale, just to keep everything proportional, and click Return to apply it. Again, you can play with the texture, you can turn some of these on or off. If you want a more distressed look, you can play with the opacity. I think that looks really good. Let's scale it down just a little bit so I can show you the backgrounds here. Here's another one from Tahiti. This is in California. You've got a little bit more of a California palm look right there. That's in Maui. That's on Oahu. Let me just hide this. That's another palm tree shot of Oahu. Here's an underwater shot. And here's the Galapagos Islands. And here's a low eye level horizon shot. And this is the Bixby Bridge in Big Sur, California. And here's another image of Northern California. So have a look at the links on this page to find out more about the vintage Aloha backgrounds. And I'll also put in a link for the vintage workwear logo templates. Thanks for watching.